Hey there, I'm Michelle, and welcome to the Leadership Growth Lab, the podcast where we ditch the leadership fluff and get into what actually works. If you're a new or emerging leader trying to figure out how to lead people without losing your mind or your integrity, you're in the right place. I've spent over 30 years leading teams, making mistakes, and learning the hard way so you don't have to. This isn't about motivational posters and feel-good quotes. This is real talk, real stories, and real strategies to help you become the leader you're meant to be. Let's get into it. How to handle when you become a target, when your performance makes you a target. So I've had this happen a couple times throughout my career. I'll be honest, I am fairly confident. So I know when I come in, I can sometimes intimidate people, not intentionally. I try to be very friendly and open, but I'm also very good at what I do, and that can be intimidating, along with the level of confidence that I have can also be intimidating. The times that I've had this happen, I always come in and give people the benefit of the doubt. I believe the best in people until they prove me otherwise. So that sometimes can backfire because I inherently uh, give them trust that maybe they haven't earned yet. I do obviously keep a watchful eye because I do believe people will show you who they really are. And I've learned to be a little bit more guarded. But even then, my natural tendency is to be very open and friendly and welcoming, but also to come in and have an immediate impact wherever I go. And that can intimidate the people that are already there. So when this has happened to me, it has hit me off guard. It has really hurt because I know how genuine I am. I know what my motivations are. I know that I am very much wanting to collaborate with those there, not trying to show anybody up. I'm not trying to put anybody down, but I know that I've been brought in to improve a situation, to make things better, to make things easier, to remove obstacles. I know that's what my role is. So I can't come in and not do my role. And some people feel very threatened by the change. They feel very threatened by the fact that, I'm making changes and trying to improve things. They like things as the status quo. And I've also learned that sometimes these are the very people who have been kind of skimming by under the radar. They're not the highest performers. They're the mediocres or maybe even the underperformers who are just trying to claw and hang on to what they have. So I respect that. I do, but I don't like the underhandedness. In every situation that I've encountered, it has come from a place basically of dishonesty from them. And I know it's because they feel threatened. The one, it was they outright lied. And then later, once trust was gained and they understood what my true motivations were, they apologized and they made it right. The second was, unfortunately, the person that hired me was a COO, and unintentionally, um, I can't say I made him look bad. I think he made himself look bad in front of the owner. And the owner kind of liked what I was saying more than what he was saying. And from that moment on, I had a target on my back. And there was a situation where I was brought in saying I was creating a hostile work environment, but no examples were given. No, I wasn't provided an opportunity to provide my side. There was no investigation. I was put on a performance plan when there had been no prior documentation or coaching. So it was handled very inappropriately. And I would have, if I had stayed, had a very strong case for to sue them. And I'm not somebody who litigates things. So, but it was, if they would have gone for termination, I would have had a very strong case for wrongful termination and defamation, to be honest. Then the final one, again, this was somebody who, for whatever reason, stuck their nose into something and decided to question my integrity and accuse me of unethical behavior. This, of course, caused an investigation, and it was all nonsense. But every time, you're put in these situations, it's not comfortable. You feel attacked. I felt attacked every single time. But I did have to remember that I know why this is happening. I know why they're coming after me, because they're threatened. And it's unfortunate that they will, for lack of a better term, stoop to this level. But it's the only tool in their arsenal. The only way they know how to fight is dirty. So I've learned over the years to just rise above. The truth will always come out. The cream will always rise to the top. So keep your head straight, keep focused on what you do, be honest, be transparent. Do not negatively react to whatever is happening. As easy as that is to say, it's not easy to do. It is emotional, it is personal, and it's hard not to react in an emotional and personal way. But I have also learned how to separate that and just take a moment and realize what's happening, and then to address it in a very calm and professional manner. So, have you been the target? Has somebody come after you? What was the situation and how did you handle it? Did you get out of it or did they win?
Thanks for hanging out with me today in the Leadership Growth Lab. If this episode resonated with you, do me a favor, share it with another leader who needs to hear it. Got a question or a leadership challenge you want me to tackle? Send it my way. I want to hear from you. Until next time, keep leading yourself first and the rest will follow.